Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about my loose parts heart project. How I made it was I used styrofoam to cut out the shape of a heart with some utensils. I used glow sticks to show the blood, and I used paint to color the heart, and I used stickies to make valves, and I used glue to glue it all together. So when you have your final product, it will look like this. So the heart is a muscle in a person's body and is part of what is called the circulatory system. The circulatory system is like a big road map in your body that delivers blood to every part of your body. In the circulatory system, the heart has a very specific job. That job is to pump blood throughout your body. This is called hemodynamics. Now you can see from this model that the heart is made up of 4 different blood-filled areas called chambers. So we have a chamber here, one here, here, and here. These 4 chambers can be divided into left and right. So these chambers are the left side, and these chambers are the right side. The chambers on the top of the heart are called the left atrium. So that's the left atrium, and that's the right atrium. The chambers on the bottom are called the left ventricle and right ventricle. The right side of your heart receives blood from your veins. The blood that comes from your veins does not have oxygen. This blood is then pumped into your lungs, where it picks up oxygen from the air we breathe. In the lungs, the veins pick up oxygen and get rid of carbon dioxide, which is a waste product. The left side of your heart receives the oxygenated rich blood from your lungs and pumps it through the arteries. The arteries deliver oxygenated blood to all of the other parts of your body. Now let us follow the steps of how blood flows through your heart and lungs. On this side, we have the right atrium. The right atrium receives oxygenated poor blood from your body. It pumps the blood to the right ventricle. Through this valve, which is called the tricuspid valve. The right ventricle then pumps the oxygenated poor blood through the pulmonary valve. To the lungs through the pulmonary artery. The blood has now picked up oxygen from the lungs, so it is what we call oxygenated. It then flows through the pulmonary vein. To the left atrium, where it is pumped to the left ventricle, by moving through the mitral valve. The left ventricle then continues to pump the oxygenated blood through the aortic valve towards the aorta. Which pumps the blood out to the rest of your body. Now I'm going to be talking about a common child heart defect, ventricular septal defect. A common heart defect that can be found in children is called ventricular septal defect, otherwise referred to as VSD. VSD is a hole in the septum. So there's the septum, which is the wall of the heart that divides the two lower chambers. So these chambers are the lower chambers. What happens as a result of this hole is that oxygenated blood leaks from the left side of the heart, where the pressure is higher, into the right ventricle. So left side to the right side, and as you can see, this blood is flowing here and it's getting mixed together. This causes the oxygenated blood to mix with deoxygenated blood. As a result of this defect, the heart overworks and gets bigger, and more blood travels to the lungs than is necessary. A doctor usually detects this defect when they are listening to your heart with a stethoscope and hear a heart murmur. A VSD can also be diagnosed with a chest x-ray, electrocardiogram, and echocardiogram. These are all different types of tests. Treatment for VSD depends on the size of the hole. It can range from no treatment for small holes because they can close on their own, to open heart surgery for large holes, where the septum is repaired by either sewing the hole or applying a patch. This prognosis of this common defect in children is very good. So they would apply a patch here or sew it. Thank you for listening to me talk about the heart.